You know that this has been a theme that we've got. Net speculative positioning is big picture short. It's short the rip. And Bob does a really great job of talking about how money managers are raising their short bets, talking about the structural demand weakness, and that even when we have a storm that pops up the underlying, it is a short the rip.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuc and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up to Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuc, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.LaDucTrading.com/club.
He posted his charts back at the beginning of May, end of April. ULSD, RBOB. I had mine for the crack ETF, which is basically all the way back down into this trend line. I've been very patient with that. You got to be patient sometimes. And also keep in mind that if you are short oil or the oil and gas plays, it doesn't mean big picture. They're not cash generating machines, and that you know that I've got trends that are long, definitely in the energy complex. But my point is that short term, this was a really good short setup for swing, PBF, Valaro, etc. So anyway, this is basically how technically they came about. And then he follows up and talks about further here, and he just kind of posted his updates. Open interest, OPEC, nothing has changed. So he still said this is still kick the can. Baseline is bearish. U.S. transportation fuels have structural demand challenges, right? So this is one of his main themes. And by the way, this is a main theme of Jeffries. So structural demand challenges, that's a great way of putting it. Anyway, so March ULSD demand has definitely way on the ground. 1998 lows. This is gasoline products supplied are also weak. Again, he follows more of the demand, not just the supply disruptions, but the demand destruction. And he contributes ULSD weakness based on weak manufacturing, which we've gotten those PMI numbers, ISM numbers of late, mild weather, which is, by the way, contributing, and RD growth. RD stands for renewable diesel. Gasoline, there's been definitely advances in fuel efficiency. Also EVs, even if we're not hot fire flames crazy about EVs here in the country, in the US, it's more of a status symbol. It is a necessity that over in China to replace oil energy that they import and the cost thereof. The solar farms are the largest in the world. Their alternative focus on meeting, or I should say forcing, EV penetration on their populace is nothing short of impressive. Anyway, there's also this, of course, post-COVID work from home, and then, of course, just price sensitivity and the intervention collar by Biden. So there are lots of reasons to suppress the price of oil. Long story short, I've been on this, Jeffrey's been on this, Bob has been on this, and it's working. That's all. He's got some other charts, seasonality for gasoline, crack spreads. That was another tell. That was one of the reasons why he was short Valaro as well, which I shared with you. Cracks are like canary in the demand mine. There are dead birds all over the place as margins have been screaming demand indictment for months. That's just Bob. Just Bob. Anyway, here's your big picture crude. We're just kind of chopping about that 79.11. Here is that crack ETF, right? That nice head and shoulders. Here's Bob's insistence that we were going to break and fill that gap. He was right, et cetera, et cetera. And by the way, do you remember his ULSD chart? Yep. It's also working lower. By the way, 2.26 is support. That was one level that I remember he said he's expecting a bounce at 2.26. And anyway, all of that has worked out really well.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.